Hello friends, artist resin Sudha here. Welcome back to my channel. Hope you all are doing well. As you see, today is a Disney collab day and Disney always reminds me of Byron Chandler, and I was like what to make Disney inspired. So Byron himself suggested to create something inspired with Beauty and the Beast. So here I am doing painting today. I have selected a scene from Beauty and the Beast original movie from 1991. As we see how both are holding their hands so lovingly, this scene captured my heart. I have taken 8 by 8 inch canvas, some poster paints, some paint brushes, both from Faber Castell, and of course pencil and a eraser to draw. So let's begin. I'm sure you must have heard the story Beauty and the Beast in your childhood. How about hearing it once again? So this story was originally written by French novelist Gabrielle Suzanne Barbeau de Villeneuve and published in 1740. Later it was revised and published by French novelist Jean-Marie Le Prince de Beaumont in 1756. Later, Andrew Lang retold the story in fairy book series for children. So, the story goes like this. A widowed merchant lives in a mansion in a city with his 12 children, of which 6 are sons and 6 are daughters. All his daughters are very pretty, but the younger one, named as Beauty, is the prettiest among all. She is very kind too. On the contrary, her elder sister is cruel and jealous of her beauty. The merchant and his children become poor because of his house being burned down, and his cargo ships are lost too. All of them are forced to move to countryside, small cottage. Beauty adjusts to new rural life while her sisters do not adjust to it and consider her fool for adjusting to rural life. 2 years later, the merchant comes to know that one of his ships has returned. Before leaving to retrieve it, he asks his children if they want him to bring any gifts for them. His daughters ask for clothing, jewels, and the finest dresses, but Beauty doesn't ask for anything but expects her father to return home safely. But her father insists, so she asks for a rose. When the merchant arrives at the port to retrieve his ship, he comes to know that his colleagues have already sold the cargo, so he doesn't have a penny at this moment, and unable to buy presents for his daughters. During the return towards home, he comes across a vicious snowstorm, so he seeks shelter in a castle which is surrounded by lifelike statues. Inside the castle, no one was there at that time. He saw a dining table laden with food and drinks. Also, he found gifts for his daughters. He spent the night there. The next morning, when he was about to leave, he came across a rose garden, and he remembered that Beauty had asked for a rose. The merchant quickly plucked one of the prettiest rose. Then a hideous beast comes out, who tried to kill the merchant for stealing his roses. The merchant begged him to let go and revealed that he plucked it for his youngest daughter. Then the beast agreed to let him go on a condition of that he would bring one of his daughters to Beast to live with him in the castle. The merchant heavy-heartedly agreed to this and left to home. When the merchant arrived to his home, he gave the rose to Beauty and narrated the entire story. His sons said that they would go to the castle and fight the beast, while the elder daughters blame Beauty for all this and ask her to go to the beast. And Beauty agrees to go to the beast. The merchant and Beauty left for castle. The beast welcomed Beauty with a grand ceremony. He gave Beauty lavish clothing, food, and animal servants. He visited Beauty each evening to see if she was doing okay or she needed anything. Every night he asked Beauty to allow him to sleep beside her, but Beauty always refused. Beauty always dreamed of a Prince Charming and felt confused as she started developing some feelings or gratitude towards the beast too. So she struggled with mixed feelings towards the beast. She pleaded him to go visit her home. The beast allowed her to leave and asked her to return within 2 months or he would die of a heartbreak. Beauty agreed. She was given an enchanted ring which allowed her in her family's home in an instant. She was at her home in an instant. Her elder sisters were surprised to see her well fed and well dressed. They got jealous of Beauty again. She gifted her elder sisters with lavish gifts. Beauty's brothers tried her to prevent from going back to the castle and she reluctantly agreed to stay longer. When 2 months were over, she got the intuition that the beast was dying alone in the castle and she left for the castle quickly. Upon reaching to the castle, she found the beast near death in a cave. She fetched some water from a nearby spring, which was able to resuscitate the beast. Following night, the beast proposed Beauty, and Beauty also agreed to him, as by this time she had realized that she loved him. That night, they go to bed together, watch the fireworks together, and they sleep afterwards. The next morning, when Beauty woke up, she found a Prince Charming from her dreams besides her. Then she comes to know that he is a prince. Afterwards, his queen mother and a good fairy also appears. The good fairy tells them that Beauty's birth father was Queen's brother, king of Fortunate Island, who believed Beauty died as a baby and she wasn't daughter of the merchant. Then Beauty asked the prince about his background. The prince said that his father died before he was born and his mother had to fight an enemy to defend the kingdom. She left the prince in care of an evil fairy godmother who tried to seduce him when he became adult and helped his mother to win the war. When the war ended, the evil fairy accompanied the queen and the prince to the castle. She asked the prince to marry her, but prince refused. In an angered moment, the fairy transformed the prince into an ugly beast. Before leaving, she told that only a maiden's act of true love can break the spell, and if anyone else besides prince's mother knew that he is a prince, he would be a beast forever. Afterwards, the good fairy godmother arrived, and she turns castle's servants to stone to prevent them from revealing the truth outside. And she promised the beast to protect his mother from evil fairy. The good fairy summoned her servants to keep the prince company. The animals in story were the same servants, and good fairy had caused Beauty to see Prince Charming in her dreams. The good fairy summoned King of Fortunate Island to meet Beauty, and they were all reunited again. The servants who had transformed into stones came back to life. Beauty married the beast, and they lived happily ever after. Wow, what a happy ending. Now I know why Byron loves Disney so much. Come back to reality. As you see, this looks wonderful already. It is almost done. I hope you all like it very much. So, don't go anywhere. Today's video is a part of Disney collab, which is hosted by Miss Casey from CWV Artistry. Please find the playlist link in my description, where many other amazing artists will be showcasing their Disney arts and crafts. So let's move to the next video in this lineup. Thank you so much everyone. Have a great day. Bye.